Encuentro is a youth and mission adventure that really began almost 60 years ago with Bob Bolton. And it started out youth groups from Oklahoma City going into Mexico, and over the time just developed into something that really happened in the United States and Canada. Primarily going into Mexico in the early years, and then went into the Caribbean and also into Puerto Rico in 2016.
At the end of every week of Encuentro, we have a crusade or a celebration service, and we invite a special guest to come in and speak for us. So in Puerto Rico, we invited Milton Gay, and he is the youth coordinator for the Mesoamerica region for the Church of the Nazarene. When Milton walked in and saw the enormous crowd there and saw what was happening in Puerto Rico that week, he came up to my friend Sean Evans and he said, "You must come to our region in 2 years." And at first we were like, okay, this is amazing. And then Milton said, "I want you to come to 8 countries. And Sean said, "Wow, I don't know if we can do that." But we began to dream together.
En nuestros países, especialmente en Guatemala, tenemos una población muy grande en la cual el porcentaje de los que no conocen a Cristo son muchos. Y la pobreza, el desempleo, la falta de oportunidades es lo que cada día daña al pueblo de Guatemala. En Costa Rica también las necesidades espirituales son grandes. Necesitan de Jesús, necesitan de esperanza, necesitan de un mensaje de amor predicado, y no solamente predicado, sino a través del testimonio de muchos jóvenes sirviendo en las comunidades, a través de ayudar a los niños, a los necesitados, proveyendo comida, haciendo ministerios de compasión, de evangelismo, pero sobre todas las cosas, proveyendo ese mensaje que puede transformar sus vidas, el mensaje del Evangelio de Jesucristo.
One thing that really drew us was when we started talking about partnering with them at these seminaries. And both Costa Rica and Guatemala have a seminary.
Our hope was that we'd change the whole feel of the Encuentro by going to that type of format. We would have almost a camp-like feel during the event instead of staying in hotels.
It allows us to be together at nighttime, playing ball, hanging out. And then in the morning we wake up, we get to eat breakfast together, and then go into a service together. And the biggest difference is it's an easier going pace actually, because there's not all this transit in between all these different locations. We get to just be together during the down times, and it really gives us more time to be focused on the times that we go out to the churches. Encuentro Missions is involved in all types of projects when we go into the countries. Really the core of what we do are vacation Bible schools, partnering with these churches to provide an opportunity for evangelism to the children of their neighborhood and then the parents. It seems like most churches want a vacation Bible school, but they also want some type of construction. And that might just be painting. But it also can go to building block walls. It can also be laying concrete floors. There's really a myriad of things that we get into now. Sports camps have been growing in popularity. So a lot of the vacation Bible schools might also have a sports camp component, or they might run it at a local park. So as the years have gone on, we do all types of things. We really say to the local church, "Do you have ideas? Here's some things we typically do." And sometimes they surprise us. Another new thing that has really been growing in the last 2 Encuentros are our medical clinics. They are not as heavily populated with teenagers running those medical clinics, obviously, but we've been finding ways to involve the teenagers in the medical clinics. They're able to help check people in, they're able to greet people in the line, they're able to play with kids outside while they're waiting to go and be checked in. And so the medical clinics are another way they're starting to get plugged in. One of the churches that we're helping this week is named Canalitos. And the pastor there used to be at a very strong church close to the seminary called Juan 3:16. But he feels like his ministry and his mission in the church is to continue to spread the gospel to new areas, to start new works. So he left this very established church with like a beautiful sanctuary for this new sanctuary that he built from scratch, a place that has literally dirt floors and then corrugated metal halfway up the walls, and then coffee sacks for walls the rest of the way up. So we are helping build a new sanctuary next to that, and his vision is to have 3 stories built there eventually, and then the current place they're meeting with the dirt floors and the potato sack walls will be the next project for Sunday school. It's just an incredible vision. He already is averaging 50 people a week at his new church.
Ustedes han venido a a ser parte de la respuesta de Dios a las oraciones de nuestra iglesia. Nosotros hemos estado orando continuamente para que el Evangelio se expanda, para que las personas conozcan el amor de Dios. Y este grupo Encuentro es una expresión del amor de Dios para con nosotros. ¿Quién va a dejar su casa, su país? ¿Quién va a tener sus propios recursos, ¿verdad? Regalarlos a otros? Solamente alguien que tenga a Jesús en su corazón. Entonces, en cada uno de los que nos han visitado esta semana, nosotros podemos ver el amor de Dios en ustedes.